Applause as you can hear the crowd. Fantastic start from Josh Warner, and then we have Trent Baker coming off, so fantastic, and it looks like that is Benny Suarez making his way to the mound.
Yeah, good job by Trent, and like I said, first day pitching at home, he hadn't been on the mound in a year, so to see him to do that, David's got to be really pleased, and he did exactly what he needed to do. He had the two lefties, he got the fly out and he got the punch out to get out of that inning, and now we bring in the hard-throwing Suarez.
And Suarez looks a very good prospect. Ex-Cleveland Indians, 2012 through 15, 4 years of Pro Bowl experience, Paul, and similar to yourself, reached the highs of AAA in 2013 and 14. So a fantastic coming off an indie ball career in 2015 where he appeared in 15 games. So once again, bringing that great Pro Bowl experience to the Australian Baseball League.
And it does, and we've seen it throughout the league. When you get guys that've got AA and even AAA time, they are a force in this league because they not only bring the physical component, but they bring the mental component as well. And for the young pitchers in our bullpen, a chance to tap into their minds as well, to say, what do I need to do to get to that next level?
And from your point of view, because you have played at that high level, what is the difference when we talk about rookie and A-ball and then we talk about AA and AAA level?
But the biggest thing is the transition is the mental component. You don't sign a contract unless you have the physical tools. Your elite level guys have both physical and mental, and that's what makes it the Harpers. They read the game so well. They're very intuitive on the field, but they bring a physical component that's probably not matched by many. So they go into the elite category. Most of these young men have the physical components, but can they adjust mentally to the game?
And how did you adjust going through those phases when you got up to AAA level? Was it a big physical and mental change for yourself?
For me, the mental component. I was a transition outfielder at third base, so I was still in the learning curve. And I didn't really start even understanding the game until you hit, and that's why you say guys hit their apex between 29 to 30.
So, Landon Hernandez makes his way in, and our new pitcher, Benny Suarez, the right-hander from the Pig Pen. And first pitch, noticeably, Paul, you can just see that little bit of extra velocity from Benny Suarez.
Oh, he does. And I was in the hideout last night with the Q-backs for a few innings, and he was actually warming up. And even the Q-back boys were watching him warm up. It didn't come out, but they were like, wow, he brings the ball. So he's probably a low 90s type guy, probably tops out 93, 94. But he's probably going to be consistent anywhere from 89 to 91. So a great weapon to have coming out of the bullpen.
And magnificent side here at AFA Stadium. The bullpen down at the Brisbane Bandits is in full flock. We have about 6 guys warming up in the bullpen. So for those that haven't been out, I urge you to come out. And our next series is actually against the Canberra Cavalry. A fantastic squad. So it should be an excellent 4-game series on the 13th, 14th and 15th of November. And I urge you, the 13th is a 9-inning game. Then we have a double header on the Saturday, the 14th, and then a 9-inning game on Sunday, the 15th of November. So grab your tickets at brisbanebandits.com.au and be part of something big this year in the Australian Baseball League. Benny Suarez on the hill, doing a good job. And there we see one slapped up the middle. Riley Unrow on 2. Hopper makes good ground, but unfortunately, just this time can't come up with a play. Got a tough hop, and unfortunately, just couldn't quite come up with the Rawlings on that occasion.
Yeah, tough hop.
Damn, Big U. How do you miss that? How do you miss that?
And this will test Suarez here. He's got the meat of the run on first base. So I think when I'm just watching him right now, he'll be up to the challenge.
Yes, tough play for Riley Unrow, but I'm sure one that he'd like to have back. But a tough hop just off the edge of the dirt, and that's where the players have been running, so tough on that dollar right later in the game.
And that's where it is. It's usually later in the game. That's a lot of foot traffic today. So sometimes it'll give you that little bit of squirrely hop.
So 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. Benny Suarez facing the very dangerous Travis Demeritte. That one skips away from Max Tizenbaum, but very quickly Max jumps on that one, and Landon Hernandez is stationed at first base.
Yeah, good job on Max staying with that. And in that situation, you never want to run into an out. So good headers up base running by Hernandez at first base. Don't want to run into that 3rd out, especially when you've got 3, 4, 5 coming up.
So Bandits leading the bite 5-1. And there we see that good hard fastball rewarded by James Shields. And you can just hear the slap of the glove from Max Tizenbaum as that hard, heavy fastball comes into the zone.
Absolutely. He's going to, like I said, he does challenge people. He's not afraid to throw his fastball. He's a 2-pitch guy, but he is a power arm.
Benny Suarez looking in to get the signs off Max Tizenbaum. Travis Demeritte just calling time, and he's granted by home plate umpire James Shields. Tom West down the first base line. Great to have Tom back off a very successful year in A-ball, and Paul Latta down the third base line. And there we see that hard fastball, Paul, located perfectly on the outside edge.
Yeah, really good location, and that's what makes you tough, when you've got velocity and location, and we've seen that in the World Series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets. They not only throw hard, but their location's been outstanding.
I do believe Kansas City have secured the win in Game 4, and they now take a 3-1 lead into Game 5. So they are looking good for the World Series. Travis Demerit slaps that one foul and out of play. Big thank you to Konoko Phillips and, for their support of that foul ball. So take that foul ball down to your favourite ABL player and have him sign it, and you'll have a beautiful keepsake from your time here at AFA Stadium. Great to have the Q-backs in last night, Paul. I'm sure all the older guys get a kick out of watching the young guys come through and develop them, and hopefully they will take their place, and as the young guys come through, can mould that success that Queensland baseball is built on.
Yeah, they do, and I enjoy having them come out and supporting the Bandits every year.
And there we see Travis Demerit rip one hard, a one-hopper off the 1-3-1 toe, a stand-up double. Landon Hernandez has been held up at third. Good relay from Justin Williams out there in right field. So Benny Suarez has come on, and unfortunately a little spot of bother. Top of the 6th with 2 outs. The Adelaide Bite now have runners at second and third.
And that brings up the dangerous hitter, Stephen Welch.
He's way off that mound thinking about it.
Came up, and for you young players out there, hit Whitefield directly in the chest to allow him to freeze that runner at third base and keep that runner from scoring.
So 2 outs. Suddenly we have a big situation. Stephen Welch with a 4-run lead to the Bandits 5-1. So can Benny Suarez wriggle out of this little jam he's found himself in? Runners at second and third. It's Stephen Welch at the plate. And that fastball just up and out of the zone for ball 1.
And that's right now. He's got to focus on the execution of the location pitch. Like, plenty of velocity there, but Travis, they showed right there, velocity. If you miss your spot, these guys will make you pay.
From the set, Benny Suarez delivers a hard fastball right on the outside edge as Max Tizenbaum fires that one back to Benny Suarez, and James Shields gives the hard, solid strike call, evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, I definitely like the arm strength. He comes in and just really powers in the zone and really forces these guys to swing the bats. So it's great to see, the depth so far of what's coming out of the Bandits bullpen.
Benny Suarez from the set, big high kick. And there we see off-speed grounded.
Come on.
Mitch Nielsen coming across. No, Riley Unrow comes up and makes a hard throw to first base.
Got out of it.
It is in time, and great play from Mitch Nielsen not to get him Riley Unrow's way, Paul. For a second I thought Mitch was going to come up, but Riley Unrow in the hole. Great throw.
Yeah, good job by Unrow to stay with that, because sometimes when that third baseman crosses over, it does block your vision, but a really good play, good execution there.
So we head to the bottom of the 6th.